Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we are returning to the Great War Western Front. This is episode number 32 in our Let's Play series, playing as the Central Powers, and in this war things are going pretty well so far for us. We've taken the Channel ports in the north, cutting the British and the rest of the British Empire off from reinforcement, and now we are really just trying to reduce the enemy's morale and willingness to fight, perhaps continuing to push along the Channel, also perhaps pushing south toward Paris, although I don't think there's any scenario where the war will continue long enough for us to get to Paris. We are also looking at perhaps buying some more armored units, and maybe we can have some armored versus armored conflicts. That would be a little bit of fun, but we'll see how that plays out. Anyway, this was taken from a live stream on my Twitch channel, so we're going to go ahead and turn it back over to the live stream audio, and I'll catch you guys at the end. I don't think the AI has the money to attack. Death in the air. A devastating influenza pandemic is raging through Germany along with the rest of the world. With the war raging, resources are scarce, and aiding all the victims of the disease is a huge strain on the economy. Focus on military aid, then we spend 200 supplies and lose 10 national will. Distribute to everything equally. We lose less national will, but we lose 2,500 gold. Fuck the people. Give it to the military. Wiped out. We've lost some important technology. Our tanks, planes, and siege artillery can only be fixed so much. If they're destroyed or lost on the battlefield, we have no choice but to order the factories to build more. This is an expensive time and time consuming. Try not to lose too many. I'm guessing that's because we lost the tanks in the last battle. Alright, national will's down to 93 for the Allies. Unread events. Russia and Germany sign a treaty. Hell yeah! That also gives me 3 more infantry corps and a tank battalion. I don't know what tank battalions were on the Russian front, but hey, you know. 8 infantry corps and 1 armored unit available for action. Moving to Renthal.
Achtung!
All of them.
Bereit machen. Jetzt aber im Laufschritt.
Just in time for the drive on Paris. Alright, so maybe they still have 15 corps up here. I don't understand why they got so many troops up there. Let's move those guys down to Calais to provide a defensive force. And then maybe we'll attack Montreal from Bray. But not right this second. Our next attack is going to be on Laon out of Vervins. The enemy has 6 corps here at Laon. We've got more than that at Vervins, so we can attack there. And then Noyon can start the assault on Soissons. Noyon has a level 2 depot already. We will build the hospital there to reduce casualty costs. We also have 4 research points. Give them the mustard, boys. Mustard gas. Yeah, but we're already kind of, I mean, like, our line isn't stretched right now. It's bent back a little bit at Calais, but I think we're okay up there. If I can take Montreal, then it'll be nice, but... Alright, so let's take Laon first. Let's attack it from Vervins to Laon first. Engage the battle. We've got them on the last legs. I can feel it. I can feel it in me bones. It is rainy, though. I just got a new burrito. Use the arches. Hey, look, there's fresh trees. They're just growing in. They're like, oh, the war's over. Let's grow the trees. That seems dumb, but okay. New growth forest. All right. Oh, we haven't attacked out of this way. At least not in a while. So this is a virgin map. The rain's gonna hinder our visibility for our balloon, right? I wish it showed you the distance the balloon could see with the rain. Maybe that is the distance, I don't know, but it's gonna be awfully exposed way up there on its own. We're gonna hug the right flank on this map. Armor? The Panzer Company macht Meldung. Grenadiers, boys.
Verstärkung bereit. Gefechtsbereit.
Right flank ready.
Melde mich zum Dienst. Verstärkung macht Meldung.
Thin line of conscript defense.
Wir sind eingetroffen und warten auf Befehle. Wir kommen wohl zu spät zur Party.
Oh, that's everything, really? I need some artillery. This is a long map. This is a wide map. All right, well, we'll just... All right, so 4 artillery pieces. Hopefully that's enough. We'll see. Also, because it's such a wide map, I already can't really... I can't really support every direction. I'm putting these artillery units further forward, but that's dicey. Put these guys behind that line. All right, we'll see. Using mustard gas has some downsides. The survivors turned into seasoned veterans. Is that a joke? Like they're seasoned because they have mustard? I don't think units change their status. Those are lots of lines of trenches there. My balloon can see things. Huzzah. All right, so let's do this. We really do not have enough supply on this map. I guess that's because we don't have a depot built here. Fortunately, they only have 6 cores. It'll be interesting to see if they try and attack my balloon, though. If they do, I guess we'll just bring my tanks up to support and defend it. Yeah, they won't have much in the way of supplies, I don't think, on this fight because we've got so many, because they have so few cores. Their global supplies is presumably fairly limited. And we're going to attack the right flank first.
Ladet sie nach! Feuerwalze klar machen! Wir haben unsere Ziele! Positionen bereit machen!
Gas, gas, gas! I want to see how mustard gas affects him. The gas! It burns the lungs! Die, you bastards!
Befehle gehen ein.
Tanks forwards!
Rückt zu dieser Position vor. Wir haben neue Befehle. Warten auf Befehle. Bereit machen. Feuerstellung einnehmen. Achtung!
Forwards, men! Into the trenches that are empty because we've gassed them. Don't worry, your gas masks aren't good enough to protect you. I don't know if gas-friendly fire exists. We haven't really ever tried to test that out. Perhaps we should do so now? I don't know.
Warten auf Befehle. Wir müssen diese Stellung bereit machen. Die Generäle wollen diesen Abschnitt
But
haben.
guessing the enemy doesn't have a ton of supply to spare because I see no sign of any enemy balloon.
Mannschaft bereit für Leicht auf diese Stellung. Jungs, Feuerwalze einladen.
All right, they're coming back into the trench.
Bereit für Befehle. Feuer frei. Bereit. Feuer aus allen Rohren. Auf Befehle. Wählt eure Ziele.
They wasted artillery bombing something I'm not in. The men are moving across no man's land. They're gonna hit me in the flank there. So I should probably... That was maybe not the most intelligent placement for my gas.
Warten auf Befehle. Die Generäle wollen diesen Abschnitt haben. Ladet sie nach. Sperrfeuerwalze befohlen. Wir haben unsere Ziele. Positionen vorbereiten. Auf Feuerwalze vorbereiten. Bereit machen. Granaten los.
And they drove us back. Alright, good news is the gas dispersed in time. I don't think they have anything back here, so this feels a little bit like mopping up operations. They obviously don't have much artillery because they haven't used much of it. They are lobbing some trench mortars against us, so why don't you guys go kill them?
Bereit. Unser Ziel steht fest.
Use your perfect accuracy direct gun.
Feuer frei.
Boom!
Wir haben neue Befehle. Unterwegs. In Stellung gehen.
Warten auf Befehle. Euch ein, Jungs.
Wir haben neue Befehle.
There's some weird, I don't know if they're like resolution issues, but there's some weird
Feuerstellung einnehmen.
Machen.
images here. Like the icons do not match at all where the troops are.
Bereit machen. Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen. Warte auf
Oh well.
Befehle. Vorwärts. Bereit machen.
Vorwärts.
Zu dieser Position vor.
Mannschaften auf bereit. Gasgranaten vorbereiten.
Gas the bastards.
Bereit für Befehle. Positionen einnehmen.
Achtung. In Stellung gehen.
They're just gonna sit there? They've got the ability to weather that storm?
Feuerwalze.
Less so the tanks, I guess, huh?
Neue Befehle gehen ein. Wir halten hier.
Alright, we're taking B.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Bereit an der Linie. Wir haben neue Befehle. An die Linie.
Like, why are some of these icons off by this much? What is going on?
Bereit machen. Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen.
Alright, so B is ours. They're gonna launch an air burst there. They do not have the supply to do that. My troops are also in apparently decent trenches, so that air burst was a complete waste. Large scale enemy counterattack brewing. Alright, slide down the trench line. Alright, that enemy attack doesn't stand a chance. They're going in too heavily outnumbered, and we've got reserves nearby.
Warten auf Befehle.
Die Waffen niederlegen.
Befehle gehen ein.
Let's move our armor over to support.
Bereit für Befehle.
Achtung, nehmt den Graben ein.
Bereit machen.
Might knock out that one unit, but we'll just bring reserves right in. Guys, stay. Don't get too close to those grenadiers. They can grenade you. Go make sure that bunker's clear.
Achtung! An die Linie! Wir haben neue Befehle. Feuerstellung einnehmen!
Alright, we're gonna pause.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Auf der Feuerstufe
Move
bereit.
these troops in the rear out to support our advance. One of our tanks hasn't even budged since the early attack. Is it worth a purchase, DJ? I think it depends. I enjoy it.
Bereit machen. Befehle
It does have
gehen
its quirks. All right, that bunker appears to be
Bereit
empty.
an der Linie.
Warten auf Befehle. In Stellung gehen.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir halten hier die Stellung.
No, although the mustard worked against the regular infantry, so I wonder if the commandos have some kind of perk where they're not affected by it. Because the frontline troops that we first attacked at the beginning of the battle, it worked perfectly.
Warten auf Befehle. Warte auf Befehle. Los geht's.
Okay.
Bereit machen. Setzt sie unter Dach. Bereit machen. Wir ergeben uns.
Bereit machen.
Achtung! Diese Stellung der Feuerstufe bereit machen. Befehle gehen ein. Wir haben neue Befehle.
Bring the reserves forwards.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Diese Stellung halten.
Bereit für Befehle. Nehmt den Graben ein.
Warten auf Befehle. Bereit an der Linie.
All right, let's bombard these guys. We're just gonna slowly work our way down the trench line.
Sie nach.
Slowly wear the enemy out. The tanks help a little bit
Bereit machen. An die Linie.
in that regards.
Achtung! Wir haben neue Befehle.
Do we not have any troops up there in the northern line?
Wir haben
They're ways away.
Feuerstellung bereit für Befehle. Vorwärts. Bereit.
Move the tanks into support.
Position vor. Melde mich zum Dienst. Verstärkung macht Meldung. Verstärkung bereit.
All right, we'll bring in reserves.
Bereit machen. In Stellung gehen.
Warten auf Befehle.
Achtung.
Through the command trenches.
Warte auf Befehle.
Oh, where are you going? Get over there.
Los geht's. Setzt sie unter Dach.
Our tanks are largely unhurt so far. Oh, they're melting.
Befehle gehen ein. Schwenkt die weiße Fahne.
I feel like the single kind of troop that maybe is the most valuable to suppress is the,
Befehle.
what do you call it? Flamethrower troops?
Bereit machen. Auf der Feuerstufe.
They seem to be perhaps the most
Vorwärts.
devastating in their initial volley.
In Stellung gehen. Wir haben neue Befehle. An der Linie. Wir haben neue Befehle. An die Linie. Warten auf Befehle.
I love the catching the enemy in crossfires with my
Bereit machen.
my MGs on my tanks. It makes everything so easy. The enemy wants to counterattack, and we're hitting him from two sides with our MGs. It's like, just keep coming, boys. Just keep coming. I can do this all day. It's like that quote in the movie Gods and Generals with Longstreet at Fredericksburg. Give me enough ammunition, you can put every man they have in that field, and I'll kill every last one before they reach my lines.
An die Linie. Warten auf Befehle. Feuerstellung einnehmen.
Alright, that balloon is back.
Bereit machen. Achtung! Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen. Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir haben neue Befehle.
Yeah, as a death wish. Well, it is World War I.
Warten auf Befehle.
To be fair.
Bereit machen. Achtung! In Stellung gehen. Warte auf Befehle. Rückt zu dieser Position vor. Bereit machen.
Keep the tanks moving forward, giving the boys the good morales, the happy thoughts.
Bereit für Befehle. Setzt sie unter Dampf.
The British pluckiness will win the day. The AI thinks so.
Bereit. Vorwärts. Unser Ziel steht fest. Rückt zu dieser Position vor. Feuer frei.
We do have reinforcements coming up this way, right?
Wir sind eingetroffen und
Apparently
warten auf
not.
Befehle.
Alright, the command trench will be ours. Let's get these guys down here to help. We'll at least need one of those units.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Warte auf Befehle. Wir können hier nicht gewinnen. Warten auf Befehle. Bereit an der Linie. Bereit machen. An die Linie. Generäle.
The enemy's got to be almost done. It looks like most of their morale is gone, or their strength.
Feuerstellung einnehmen. Wir haben neue Befehle.
Curious what they have left. Oop, flamethrower troops.
Wir haben neue Befehle. In Stellung gehen. Warten auf Befehle. An der Linie. An die Linie.
Considerable enemy counterattack coming.
Bereit machen. Los geht's.
Positionen vorbereitet. Feuerwalze. Einmannschaften bereit.
Die Arme hoch, Jungs.
Feuer.
Hit them. Granted, they're in trenches, but our supply is severely depleted. Nonsense.
Setzt sie unter Dampf.
Feuerwalze laden.
Bereit machen. Feuerstellung einnehmen.
Wait, did we take the headquarters yet? We are taking it.
Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen. Bereit für Befehle. Vorwärts. Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir haben neue Befehle.
Bereit für Feuerbefehle. Wir haben unsere Ziele.
We'll attack these guys and suppress them. So the HQ is ours. They might offer to surrender soon. Once we take these 3 companies out, I think that's going to be a considerable amount of their strength. Now let's get you guys here.
In Stellung gehen. Achtung.
Yep, accept the surrender. I will always accept the enemy surrender at this point. I'm just trying to win the war, man. I just want to bring as many of my boys home as possible. You know, we don't need to kill everybody. We can bring them home. All right, so enemy lost 3,900 basic, 1,500 elite, 100 raiders and flamethrowers. So 4,600 men. We lost about 2,100. It's a pretty good day, 2,200. Gold wise, we lost a little bit less than the enemy, not dramatically, 500 to 800. But that's a victory. We also took the Hex, so Leon is now ours. So plus 9 morale for us, negative 13 for the enemy. They're down to 55. Can I move all these troops forward? I can't. But we can move the troops in Guy.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Bewegt euch.
Since that Hex is no longer on the front. And Leon, I can't build anything in it, I guess, because we just took it back this turn. But that's a good result for us. What's the higher marks part? Defeat 3 Mark 4 tanks. We haven't seen enemy tanks in a while. I don't think they've got the stuff to buy them. All right, let's also go ahead and attack at Montreal again, this time out of Bray. We've got more forces this time around. Still just the 3 tanks. Did I really not bring any more tanks in? I guess not. Only the 3 tanks, but did bring more cores in, so we'll have more supply this time around. So maybe we'll have a better chance. We'll see. Heavy fog. Oh, that's probably not great, especially for balloons. I guess we won't buy one. If I hovered over it in the middle of the battle, it doesn't tell me. What are we going to focus on after this? I don't know, Santos. I do need to play some more in the Pacific, at least for one stream. I've got 2 turns backlogged I need to actually play. All right, so this is the same map that we already fought on. Oh, those are the real good trench there. Okay. I like the good trenches. Probably don't need to spend my supply on it though. All right.
Panzerverstärkung bereit. Sturmpanzer.
3 Panzers. 3 lighties. Two heavies. Can I? Not very useful. I'm curious if they have any troops in that dugout, because if they do, that would be pretty awesome to destroy an enemy bunker. Probably using supply a little bit superfluously.
Wir kommen wohl zu spät zur Party.
Bereit für Befehle. Melde mich zum Dienst.
If there's a battle we're going to see a tank in, it's got to be this one.
Verstärkung macht Meldung. Verstärkung bereit. Wir sind eingetroffen und warten.
Because this is where they've actually got sufficient supply to deploy one. Alright, so that's pretty much all of our supply for the pre-battle phase and also the max number of units we can call in. So we're going to go ahead and begin the battle. I did not do a balloon this turn around because it said fog, which I assume means the balloon will be less useful. A lot of bombardment all on the back hexes. Destroyed a few firing trenches. Some comms trenches. Didn't look like we hit the forward objective there at B at all. Do you think with fog our troops can get in closer to the enemy before they get detected? I don't know. Let's find out. Send the conscripts forward. I mean the recon unit. The super elite recon unit that we would never use as cannon fodder. So we got razor wire there. Wow, they can detect those troops kind of far out in the fog. They're leaving the trenches? But why? Yeah, go ahead and bombard your own barbed wire. They also like dropped it on themselves. All right, here they come. Against the best trenches that I can build. Lol. Just some nice little target practice. Keep coming. Go for it, boys. I welcome you. Lol-de lol lol lol. Just keep coming, boys. We got plenty of ammo. Don't worry. That it? No more? All right. Let's go ahead and deploy. Let's go ahead and just instantly launch our attack because I'm assuming it will take the enemy a few minutes or seconds to pull troops up to B from the rear objectives as they pull reinforcements forward. Send the tanks in. Alright, let's drop the arty. Are they still out here? No, those are just dead bodies that we're seeing. Okay. Rolling barrage. Now. Perfect. Just far enough ahead. Alright, they're gonna drop arty on their own. Okay. All right, boys, occupy those trenches. Drop that on the rear trench. B feels like a very exposed position for the enemy. We haven't exactly taken it without loss, but... Enemy tanks! Oh god. Don't drive into that. Alright, we are taking B. Boom! Wow, that didn't actually do much damage, huh? It's doing a good work. Anti-tank warfare. Alright, we took B. We'll move forward on C in a second. Why are they coming in over the left flank? Just come up from the rear if that's where you're... Alright, where's our mine again that we built? It's over here. Okay, so that's for the final assault on the command... Not the final assault, but the assault on the command post. Ooh, that air... Ooh. That was dangerous. That was a airburst assault. Alright, any enemy troops in this bunker? Yes, actually. Alright, reinforcements, go help out. Get them, boys! You now outnumber them. You should be better. Nick Sheeson! Nick Sheeson! Gas can be very... I mean, gas generally kicks regular troops out of the trenches, so if you pair a gas attack with an artillery bombardment, you can wipe units out. It also kicks them out of the trenches, which greatly disrupts their defenses. If the enemy doesn't have the appropriate gas masks, then it can kill a considerable or an entire enemy unit or multiple units that move through the hex. So gas can be very effective. If the enemy develops countermeasures, if they develop like gas masks, then it's less effective. So that's, you know, that's something you gotta manage. The same thing's true of tanks. Tanks can be very effective as well, but you generally don't want tanks to go in unsupported with infantry, or they're gonna get shot up pretty badly. Or in particular, trench mortars seem to be very good against them too. Now, tanks are also good against trench mortars if they can get in range and they got a cannon.
Wir brechen auf. Warte auf Befehle. Los geht's. Bereit machen. Setzt sie unter Dampf. Befehle gehen ein. Feuer! Bereit für Befehle. Unser Ziel steht fest. Vorwärts! Bereit. Rückt zu dieser Position vor. Warte auf Befehle. Wir brechen auf. Los geht's. Bereit machen. Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen. Bereit machen. Setzt sie unter Dampf. Befehle.
Trench mortars just as I speak. All right, we're gonna detonate the bomb, the mine here. Lol. Ah. Eat shit.
Bereit für Befehle. Zu dieser Position vor.
Ladet sie nach. Schwerfeuerwalze. Positionen vorbereitet. Feuert auf diese Stellung. Mannschaft bereit.
That might have been the single greatest use of overkill on a an enemy ever, but it was fun. Oh my god, these icons being off is really fucking with me.
Seid bereit. Diese Position mit Schwerfeuer belegen. Unsere Ziele.
Achtung! Wir haben neue Befehle. In Stellung gehen! Wir haben neue Befehle. Bereit an der Linie. Warten auf Befehle. An die Linie.
What is going on, and why are they dropping airbursts all the way on that flank?
Ladet sie nach. Sperrfeuer. Befohlen. Positionen vorbereiten. Feuert auf diese
Oh
Stellung.
my god, I did not tell that arty to fire there.
Mannschaft bereit für leichte
There's some
Schwerfeuerwalze.
graphical bug.
Bereit. Wir brechen auf. Warte auf Befehle. Los geht's. Bereit machen. Feuerstellung einnehmen. Achtung! Wir haben neue Befehle.
Seid bereit. Koordinaten für Feuerwalze prüfen. Anfeuern.
Wir haben neue Befehle.
All right, advance on this enemy position over here. They've got 2 Canadian units here. I think our tanks might finish him off before the RD does, but in any event.
Warten auf Befehle.
Enemy tank!
Bereit machen.
Oh, it's got a cannon too. Wow, it's a pretty rapid firing cannon too. Hey, turn your main body toward it. Oh, lol.
Vorwärts! Bereit machen! Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen!
An enemy light tank C. All right, well, once we take C, we can move toward the command trench. We blew up the right flank here. There were some trenches, it looks like. There was also a trench mortar we know of.
Wir brechen auf! Warte auf Befehle! Wir sind eingetroffen und warten auf Befehle.
The enemy still does have considerable strength, according to the map.
Achtung! Bereit machen! Setzt sie unter Dampf! Befehle gehen ein! Vorwärts! Rückt zu dieser
Lol, de lol, lol, lol. Ah! Land ship indeed. Machine gun him. Drop RD2. Oh, I can't reach there with that. But these guns can. Why are they sliding sideways? I don't know. In any event, it's a massacre. Okay, let's also hit some. Oh, my boys are all dying. There's a trench mortar over there somewhere.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir können hier nicht bleiben. Wir haben neue Befehle. In Stellung gehen. Warten auf Befehle. Bereit an der Linie. Bereit machen.
Gotta love that covering machine gun fire, just wiping out that enemy infantry as we as we advance in behind him. Oh my god, that was a massacre.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir haben neue Befehle. Warten
They must
auf
have dropped
Befehle.
already on my boys over here.
Die Linie.
On my boys.
Seid bereit. Sperrfeuerwalze befohlen. Für Feuerbefehle. Diese Position mit Sperrfeuerwalze einleiten. Auf Feuerwalze vorbereiten. Positionen vorbereiten.
I hate trench mortars.
Die Arme hoch, Jungs.
Angry.
Bereit machen. Feuerstellung. Angehen. Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir müssen diese Stellung halten. Wir kommen wohl zu spät zur Party.
Alright, so we failed to take the command trench, but
Wir haben
I think
neue
we'll take it
Befehle.
on a second try with these
Warten
somewhat
auf
fresh
Befehle.
troops. They get in there. Whole bunch of enemy already back here too.
Die Generäle wollen diesen
Got it.
Abschnitt haben. Bereit machen. Ausrücken. Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen. In Stellung gehen.
There's that trench. Our conscript reinforcements are coming up. Are they making a play on B? They are. I don't know if I have a strong enough defense there to hold. Depends how much they hit us with.
Schwenkt die weiße
Those units are... They took half the enemy strength out as they advanced, but... We didn't have enough rifles on that trench line.
Neue Befehle gehen ein. Position einnehmen. Jungs.
Oh, we held. Barely, but we held. Okay, they're going to counterattack at the command trench. Gotcha.
Warten auf Befehle.
Oh man, this is a heavy-ass counterattack. Whole bunch of enemy troops coming out this way. Get them all.
Bereit für Befehle. Hier. Bereit. Los geht's. Warte auf Befehl. Sie unter Dampf. Bereit machen. An die Linie. Achtung. Bereit machen. Vorwärts. Befehle gehen zu dieser Position vor. Bereit für
Move the tanks in to give some support.
Wir können hier nicht gewinnen. Wir haben neue Befehle. Feuerstellung ein. Wir haben neue Befehle. Die Arme hoch, Jungs. Warten auf Befehle. Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen. Bereit machen. Achtung. In Stellung gehen.
Into the command trench.
Befehle.
Preferably from within your own trench. Spawn point.
Bereit für Feuerbefehle.
Alright, well, if the enemy's going to keep spawn attacking me here, I have a plan.
Melde mich zum Dienst.
It involves much bloodshed.
Stärkung macht Meldung.
Ladet sie nach.
Wir ergeben
Gas,
uns.
laden, Feuerwalze einleiten.
Gas him!
Bereit, los geht's. Warte auf Befehle. Setzt sie unter Dach. Vorwärts. Bereit machen. Rücken zu dieser Position vor. Wir haben neue Befehle. Bereit an der Linie.
We destroyed a British raider there.
Befehl an die Stellung.
I assume dropping gas here would hit them as they try and come across with reinforcements. It's actually damaging their arty, interestingly enough, which we hadn't seen previously.
Bereit machen. Feuerstellung einnehmen. Achtung, auf der Feuerstufe bereit
Alright, let's do this. Let's take these trenches. That will make it easier, I think.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Bereit an der Linie. Befehle gehen ein. Wir brechen auf. Bereit für Befehle. Ziele. Warten auf Befehle.
Positionen Feuer befohlen. Alle Waffen
Okay.
anfeuern. Mannschaften beraten für
I think if I take this position,
Wir haben unsere
we will
Ziele.
win the battle.
Sperrfeuerwalze laden.
Yeah, they were moving some infantry through the gas here, by the looks of it. Our infantry in here. We've pushed back the reserves. They can't have many more. I've read that more than once. We'll use the bombardment there. Shield our troops as they go in. Trench mortar is hitting my infantry as they try and go into the command post, but my troops are now taking it. This assault appears to have overwhelmed the defenders. The support bombardment was key, I think. God damn it. Hit the wrong hex. Or not hex, but pixel or whatever. Alright, there we did it again. A suppression bombardment, getting my troops close in enough so that they can actually melee the bastards. Just gonna hit here. I'm assuming this is where the enemy reinforcements will come through. Why are you not grenading these guys like from here? Oh yeah. Alright, you can see they took a considerable casualty and morale hit just by moving through the gas. Why is this tank shooting those tents? So I'm assuming they're gonna lose that morale every time and some health every time they move through the gas, which will make my defender's job much easier. They don't even make it to the line there. Take out this arty. Yeah, the undermine really did a number on that position. I love the one-shots of the enemy guns that you get with your tank main guns. Kind of surprised the enemy's not surrendering yet. I know they have 15 cores. I don't know that I have enough strength to attack their position again. Kind of assumed they would surrender by now. Maybe I want to take out this battery. Maybe not. Alright. They must not have many reserves though after all of those suicidal attacks. Tanks forward. Call in some reinforcements. I don't know if my light arty can hit the enemy over on this flank. So this may be a little dicey. Alright, I don't know why they're sitting like that, but yeah, if you want to just sit in there like fools, I'll hit you with arty and I'll hit you with tanks and I'll say thank you. Pause. Suppression. Oh boy. So this is a bloodbath. Reserves. Get your ass up here. Good news, my flamethrower, my tanks might help stem the tide. Like before these guys could even get to the line, the machine guns shredded them up, something fierce. My troops in these trenches though would stand no chance if it wasn't for these MGs just ripping into the enemy. All right, there we go. Accept. I will accept their surrender. Another battle led by the butcher, and yet another victory for the butcher. You may call me a butcher all you want, but I am, in fact, the General Grant of this war. My brilliance is understated. That was a rough one for them. They spent 1,800 gold and lost. 900 conscripts for me lost, 2,200 basic, and 1,500 elite. You guys can call me a butcher all you want. That's what? 4,600, 4,700, 4,800 troops against over 8,000 enemy troops. I'll take that. 20 artillery pieces and 2 light tanks. That's a victory. That's not even a butcherous victory. We had better than 2-to-1 casualties. That's a great victory. And with that being said, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this episode of the Great War Western Front up. Another victory for the Central Powers, yours truly, and we're inching closer and closer to victory. Until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying once again, thank you very much for watching. And as always, until next time, I'm out.